Hello guys, so right now, we are going to discuss question number 1 until question 20 for the subjective part. So look at first question. Beth often opens her shop at the weekends, but this is Saturday, she is taking a day off. Alright, so highlight the keyword often and at the weekends. Can you see the S over here? So it means, right, it's not only one weekend, it's not this weekend only, but many weekends. So when you are doing something like every single week, right, then you have to make it as a habit already. So for habit, you gotta use present simple tense. So that's why open, you gotta use opens, right? So why do we have to add s at the back of the open? Because bath is a singular noun and we gotta add s at the back of open. Okay, now look at number 2. Most days we walk to the shops, but tonight we are driving. Okay, so where is the keyword? First of all, we have to highlight most days. So most days is actually like 很多时候,很多天. So it's something like habit as well. So we gotta use present simple tense. Okay, so present simple tense for walk is walk or walks. But because the pronoun at the front is we, okay, so we are plural form. So that's why we do not need to add s at the back. Number 3, she was happy because the police had found her stolen car. So this one is, we are using past perfect tense, okay, past perfect tense. So first of all, look at the sentence here. She was happy. And we understand that this event was in the past. Because by looking at the word was, we know we are talking about the event in the past. Okay? And past perfect tense, how do we use past perfect tense? That's one situation we use past perfect tense is when, right? When there's something happened in the past and you get to see the reactions of or emotions of somebody, so you will use past perfect tense. So in this example, right, so the police actually had found a stolen car and the immediate reaction 现在很快的一个反应就是 she was happy. Okay, so in this case we will use past perfect tense, and past perfect tense, right, the formula of the verb is had and then with the main verb, and your main verb need to change it to past participle form. So this is the formula for past perfect tense. Okay, so you will change find to found. If let's say it's eat, then you have to change it to eaten. That is a past participle for the verb. Okay, now look at number 4. Joe has never tried snowboarding before. When we talk about experience, okay, no matter you have tried or you haven't tried, okay, so you gotta use present perfect tense for experience. For example, have you been to Norway? Have you tried eating the frog? Have you tried blah blah blah? Have you done this and that? So when we are talking about experience, we gotta use present perfect tense. Okay, so present perfect tense, what is the difference between present perfect tense and past perfect tense? Actually, both are almost the same for the formula of the verb. The difference is you gotta change had to has or have. So it depends on the pronoun or the noun at the front. Has or have plus verb in past participle form. Okay, so this is present perfect tense. So when we look at number 4, right, we use the word has because Joe is singular now. And try, we change it to past participle, so it's tried. Okay, so 如果是讲 about 今天的东西，记得要用 present perfect tense。有没有试过都好，有试过或者你试过100次都好，讲 about 今天的东西 you gotta use present perfect tense, okay? Now number 5, did you see the news yesterday? So we gotta highlight the keyword yesterday. So yesterday is a keyword, 昨天, okay? So if you see the keyword yesterday in the sentence, you gotta use past simple tense, simple as that. Okay, you just use past simple tense. So what is the form for the verb? The verb is, you just change it to past simple. For example, if you see the word see, you just change it to saw, it's irregular. If let's say it's a watch, so you just change it to watch, add ed for regular verbs. But because this is an interrogative form, that means it's a question. Okay, 它是一个问题来的疑问句的。你不可以讲 Oh, you saw the news yesterday， 这个是错的 right? You gotta change it to, you gotta add the helping verb did at the front part. Did you see the news yesterday? So 你一定要用 did， 如果它是一个 question 的话，你不可以讲 You saw the news yesterday, that's wrong. Okay, you gotta change it to did you see? And remember, bear in mind, you can't say did you saw, that's wrong. Because you only change the past simple only once. You do not change it 2 times. Alright, it's redundant, 太多余了。你就只是 change 它的 helping verb 就可以了。This is correct. Okay, so at the front you put did, and at the back you put it the base form of the verb. Okay, now number 6. At 6:30 yesterday evening, I was still waiting for the bus. Okay, can you see the keyword yesterday? Alright, yesterday evening, 昨天下午。But why are we using past continuous tense and state past simple? Because for question number 5, there's a keyword yesterday and we should use past simple, right? But why is the answer past continuous tense? Because I want you to highlight 6:30. 6:30 就是说我很准确的跟你讲，昨天下午的时候6点半。我还在等着那个巴士。So if the sentence there is yesterday and there is a time, a specific time, 多少 p.m. 多少 a.m., then you gotta change it to past continuous. Okay, you gotta change it to past continuous, right? So the past continuous is I was still waiting for the bus. Okay, now number 7. How long have you been friends with Debbie? Okay. Have you been? It's using present perfect tense. So why do we use present perfect tense for this sentence? It's because in this situation here, okay, when you started something in the past and you are still doing it right now, and you will use present perfect tense. So for example, you were friends with Debbie, right? You were friends with Debbie like last time, but you do not know when was it, and you are still friends with her. Okay, so 就是说之前你已经开始了的，到现在你还维持着这个关系，你还在做着这个东西， then you can use present perfect tense. Okay, so present perfect tense, the formula is have or has, and then the verb put in past participle form. Okay, so you gotta use have, right? So be the past participle 是什么？是 been. That's why we will say, how long have you been friends with Debbie? Okay, now number 8. Jack is almost fluent in German. He has been taking classes for the last 5 years. So the key word here is for the last 5 years. 过去那5年 alright, 过去那5年 So 他一直都有在上那个课 So we gotta use has been taking, alright? So has been taking, the tense over here is present, perfect, continuous. Okay? So present perfect continuous 通常如果我们要 direct translate to Chinese, right? 它的意思就是说过去它一直到现在它还有在做 This is what we call present perfect continuous, okay? So there's another one, we call it past perfect continuous. It's almost the same, so just change has or have to had been taking. So how do we know which one we gotta use here? Look at the verb is. Because is a present tense, represents present tense, so that's why we use present perfect continuous. Okay? Now look at number 9. I will return the car in an hour. I promised. So will return is future simple. Okay? So future simple, there are 4 situations, 有4个用法 P-O-C-T. The first P is what we call promise. So when you promise that you want to do something in the future, you gotta use future simple. Because we have the keyword here, I promised. So 你就要用 future simple. Number 10, Ben wanted a drink because he had been walking for hours in the hot sun. Okay, so we are using past perfect continuous. Okay, this is past perfect continuous. Why don't we use present perfect continuous? Because look at the verb wanted. Okay, Ben wanted. So wanted a drink. So this represents past tense. So that's why we use past perfect continuous. So 是什么意思？ Ben 他想要喝水 because 他已经走在那个火山下面已经几个小时了，一直走在那边已经几个小时了。Okay, so the keyword for hours. So that's why we use past perfect continuous. Look at question 11. They are going to buy a flat next month. Okay, so are going to be is present continuous tense. So for present continuous tense, right, one of the usage is F-A-T. So F is fixed arrangement. So fixed arrangement means, right, you are going to do something very soon, like later, and you have planned it, but you are not, you haven't done it, okay? But you are going to do it soon. So I have the plan to buy a new flat, okay, when? Next month, all right? So we use present continuous tense. They are going to buy a new flat next month. Okay, 12, she has been playing computer games for the entire day. Her mom is so angry now. So the key word here is for the entire day, and her mom is so angry. 就是说她一直都在玩 computer games for 整天 ，OK？ 她一直都在玩 ，That's why we use present perfect continuous tense. 为什么 we gotta use present perfect continuous tense but not past perfect continuous? Because her mom is so angry. It represents present tense. Okay. 13. Look out! You are going to fall off the ladder. Okay, you are going. Okay, so you are going to fall off the ladder. All right. So in this case, right, this is for a future tense. Okay, for future tense. Okay, so when we are talking about on something on the spot, okay, on the spot, 我们就会用 you are going to fall, you are going to drink, you are going to something like that. Okay. Now 14. We better leave soon then, otherwise we will be late. Okay, so here we are using future simple tense. Okay, we are using future simple tense. So this one is talking about, okay, on the spot. On the spot. We better leave soon. Okay, you have to make a decision you have to make a decision right now. So you gotta use future simple tense. Okay. Now, 15. Tim wishes he had attended his cousin's wedding in Venice. So, Tim wishes. So, this is about a wish topic. Okay. So, actually, right, his cousin already organized the wedding, but Tim didn't go to the wedding. So, Tim 现在他想要去 ，OK， 他希望他那时候有去到。So, this is about wish. So, you gotta use he had attended. He had attended. Okay, 16. I wish I could speak another language. So this is about wish also. So for I and we, right, you gotta use could. Okay, you can't use would. No. Okay, you don't say I wish I would speak another language. That's wrong. Okay, the only answer is I wish I could speak another language. All right. Okay. 17. This factory is very loud. Ear protectors have to be worn at all times. So here we are using passive. 就是说那个 ear protectors 它要被穿 ，okay, 被穿. So this is passive. 18. What does Alex do after class every day? So where is the keyword? The keyword is every day. Okay. So every day when you do something every day, so it turns to a habit. So we gotta use present simple. Okay, so for present simple tense, when it is interrogative form, that means it's a question, you gotta use helping verb at the front part. So what does Alex do? 19. Christina is hanging out with her friends at the moment. So highlight the keyword at the moment. Means 现在. Okay, so Christina is hanging out with her friends at the moment. So anything happening now around the time I'm speaking, you gotta use present continuous tense. Okay, so the correct answer is he's hanging out. 20. They go swimming every Sunday. So the keyword is every Sunday. So something that you do every Sunday, it turns to a habit. So when it is a habit, you gotta use present simple. So present simple for go is go, because we are referring to they. Okay, so that's all for our video today. All right, if you wish to look at the previous questions, so you can check it out at another video.